Now, you mentioned this briefly about the issue about intermixing between men and women at the workplace, right? So, how do you advise us on placing these barriers of interaction, or maybe let's start with this: is it haram to have men and women working together?
Yes, that's a short answer. How do you say, Sheikh, it is haram? Well, the Prophet ﷺ said to us about a ritual in Islam, which is salah. He said, the best row of men is the first, and the worst row of men is the last. And the best row of women is the last. And the worst row of women is the first. What does this tell you? It tells you that the Prophet is promoting the segregation of women in Salat. So the best row is the first for men, and it's the last for women, just to be as far as possible from one another. Now, when a man sits with a woman, do you think that he will be respectful and chaste and doing everything in his position, in his power to stay away? Akhi, if I were to work with a woman, I would most likely trim my beard. I would most likely wear my best perfume before I go to work. I would be as gentle as possible, to the extent that my wife says, hey, where are you going? To work. And if I sit with a woman for 8 hours and she sits with me in the same office for 8 hours, she sits with me more than her father and brother and husband. And I sit with her more than all of that. And I see this. Everybody knows this. Maybe it's not the first week. Maybe it's not the first month. But after 6, 7 months of working together, there has to be some form of relationship. So Fatima, Sister Fatima, I don't call her Fatima because there has to be boundaries. Sister Fatima, I'm going to buy some lunch. Would you like some sandwiches? Oh, thank you, Brother Asim. Please, can I have a chicken sandwich? Would you like it spicy? Ha ha ha. Oh, yes, please. I love it when it's hot. What is this? Wait, wake up. Oh, Sheikh, we're just buying food. I'm just being cordial. This is what shaitan does, bit by bit. Akhi, it happens even in da'wah places. I'm not referring to da'wah center. I'm talking about da'wah in general.
Okay.
In Malaysia, I was invited a few years ago by a da'wah organization to their conference. And alhamdulillah, after that, they've never invited me again. So I went.
Okay.
I went to their offices and I saw men and women working in this da'wah Islamic organization in offices together, no partition. So, subhanAllah, maybe it's the culture. And after 5 minutes, I started hearing laughing and joking between the bearded men and the hijabi women. I said, this is weird. Something is wrong. So I was asking, and they said, oh yeah, Sheikh, we had a couple of marriages here. After working together, they got married. Yeah, this is the halal. But how many did not get married and things happened? So when I spoke to them, oh, Jazakallah khair, Sheikh, yes, Barakallah fiqh. After that, they've never invited me again. Alhamdulillah. This shows you that free mixing, it's bringing fuel next to the fire. And say, inshallah, inshallah, it would not ignite. Akhi, this is human nature. Even the most powerful man on earth, supposedly, even the most powerful man who has a beautiful wife and a strong position, the head of the strongest country in the world, was tempted and seduced by a Jew woman who was an intern. And you say that, no, Islam is too extreme. Islam is too rigid. You always think bad. Yeah, look what happened.
Yeah.
So this is why we say, no, try to eliminate it. Now, coming to the question, if the country you're working in is a kafir country, or it's a Muslim country, but there is no way to work in a segregated place. You are, as a man, the breadwinner. You can work with women with boundaries, such as zero chit-chatting, zero socializing, zero looking at them straight. Oh, Sheikh, they will think I am rude. Ya haram. You're afraid that they think you're rude. Why don't you kiss them on the cheek in the morning and before you leave? Just you need to be, wake up. What are you, crazy? Let them think you're rude rather than shaitan think that you're doing well.
Wow, subhanAllah.
So this is problematic, as it's in our nature to flirt. It's in our nature to show some of my charm and my power to crack a joke here and there and to draw attention.
Right.
This is what shaitan wants. So you have to work with women, you lower your gaze. Don't say good morning. When you come to the office in the morning, don't say, hi, good morning. Nope. Sit on your desk and do your job. You need to sign something, sign it, and keep your eyes elsewhere. Don't socialize. Don't open a topic. Oh, you were, someone says, why didn't you come yesterday, Fatima? She says, oh, I was sick. Don't say, may Allah cure you. Tahurun, inshallah. MashaAllah, tabarakallah. None of your business. Keep it to yourself. But this is how shaitan works, Sahib. And Allah knows best.
Okay, barakallah fiqh, Sheikh. MashaAllah. Again, I'd like to remind all of you, if you have any pearls of wisdom, any brilliant nuggets of wisdom that you caught throughout these talks, please do share them at the comment section, and also in your personal social media posts. Put a hashtag TSP2021 and put a hashtag BeSteadfast. I've already uploaded one at least, so I'm going to try and upload more, mashallah. A lot of brilliant points of wisdom so far, even from these two talks, mashallah.